Join me as I share my screen now. Okay, yeah, we come. All right. Please, co-host, help us to admit our friends. Once again, I'll say a big welcome to everyone in the room. All right. I remain your friend, your boy, your servant, Edward Idbera says, say welcome to our world. Well, so many of you got to know me with one opportunity that goes by the name to know it. Yes, to know it. I just metamorphosed into what we are seeing right now called the Beyond Nation. All right, the Beyond Nation is taking charge of so many things. Very soon, I'll be letting you into the ecosystem of the Beyond Nation. But first, you must understand that Beyond Nation has gone beyond. All right, from the name has gone beyond the crypto space, which we are very, very strong on. Of course, you understand that if you come into our community, if you come into our circle, you come into our world, you will be able to be taught, you'll be trained, and knowing fully well on what to do in the crypto space, knowing one legacy coin you can buy, two, three, four, five legacy coin you can buy with as little as any amount, small money that will turn out to be something massive tomorrow in the next 3, 4, and 5 years. Friends, like I said, we've gone beyond that. I tell you, beyond is about you. Beyond is about your finances. Beyond is about your future. Beyond is about the legacy you want to leave behind. My friend, beyond is truly about you. And we say, go beyond and never stop. Now, here is the various ecosystem, all right, that beyond covers. Yes, beyond ecosystem. Okay, first we're looking at the we're looking at credit and financing. Yes, beyond credit and financing. Well, you understand that this is a space that we've actually been into, all right, credit and financing. And that is where we are still are, and we're very, very strong on that. Talking about financing, I tell you, all you need is money. Once you have money, there are a whole lot of things you can take care of. Somebody once said, what money cannot solve, more money will solve it. All right. If you agree, okay, you can just go and put it up in the chat that what money cannot solve, more money can solve it. So you can just go out there, put it there in the chat. Let's get to know that truly. If you believe in that. Now I tell you that beyond is also creating something around an cooperative. We are saying, hey, we are not just business partners. Come on, we are family. We are a community. Let's do something in common. Let's do something. Let's do something in unity. Let's ensure that nobody's hungry. Let's make sure that nobody is in the community and not knowing what to do. Hence, we have the cooperative we are setting up pretty soon, so that any project, anything you want to achieve, you want to do, look inward in the community. You will be able to achieve all of that. And then we are looking at technology and innovation. I tell you, if you look at the top 20 companies today in the world, okay, a number of them, a very good number of them are into tech and innovation. And I tell you, we're also looking at direction as a community. We're looking at smart housing and mortgage. Friends, just being part of this community. Okay, your mind is at rest, knowing fully well that in another 1, 2, 3 years, you will have your own property. You will have your own house. What you call your own house, your own home. All right, not just a house, your own home. Friends, also looking at pension. I tell you, after all said and done, a time will come that you'll be left to yourself. That is a reality. You wouldn't want to be a burden to your children or people in your neighborhood or in your family. You also want to have your own money. I tell you, you will need more money as you grow older. Take it from me. You will need more money as you grow older. Hence, we're also looking at setting up that pension scheme for you, my friend. What about Medicare and insurance? All of them coming into space to ensure that when you are not fine, because we are humans, at one point or the other, you want to take care of yourself. Friends, we're also looking at we're setting up a Medicare that you can access just because you're a member of this amazing community called the Beyond Nation. Friends, haven't made all this money, haven't touched here, touched there, haven't done all of this for yourself. I tell you, there is something more that you need to pay attention to. And what is that? That is what I want to share with you now. Very, very important. And what is it? That's what I want to share with you now. Very, very important. And what is it? when you have made this money, my friend, it's very, very important that you share with others. That you share with others is very, very important. Talking about helping us, setting up a charity foundation where we can give back to the society. Yes, giving back to the society. Now, this is practically what a Beyond Nation represents. Don't forget, we'll be somewhere. We are where we are right now. And then just very recently, okay, going beyond cryptocurrency, going into other areas of our lives, like I did mention earlier, that Beyond is about you. Okay, now we have a community saying, is there no way we can partner with other companies and all of that, take advantage of what they are doing? But we come to understand that there are lots of businesses out there that are not real. So many of them, I tell you, for every one genuine business, there are about 99 of them that are not real. But 99 of them, that's much. Now we went ahead, started doing our due diligence. Search here, search there, search here, and search there. And eventually we come to a company that we can partner with. They've been there in the last 4 years. All right. So I have a partner, a business, a partner. Of course, she is also a Beyond governor in the house who will be telling us practically, all right, from box to box about this company, what we stand to benefit and what they too are benefiting. Of course, what they are doing, that will ensure that we are rest assured in getting to partnership with them. If you are still here, please join me as we make welcome to no other person but the Beyond governor, Madam Modupe Adebayo, aka Lady $1 billion. The floor is yours. Please take it away.
Good morning, my wonderful mentor, a great leader, an amazing personality who has been in business of imparting life ever since I met you. You've been amazing. You've changed so many lives through your impartation into wealth education. Thank you very much, my great mentor, Governor Engineer Edward. Good morning to every great personality on this call this morning. I have like 26, great people on this call this morning. I want to appreciate you. I want to thank God Almighty for bringing you here this morning, because you are not here by accident. There is a public holiday in Nigeria today. Many people are sleeping. Many people are taking, maybe going for something else, but you chose to be here this morning. I really appreciate your time, and I'm going to tell you that this morning, your time is not going to be in vain. God has orchestrated you for this meeting today, because your life is going to change, and it will be changed to the level that you will now be changing generations to come. So good morning, everyone. From Nigeria is morning, so all over the world, maybe morning, afternoon, evening to you. Yes, my great Governor Engineer Edward has talked so much about our ecosystem in Beyond Nation, which you know that we have so many things to give you a good lifestyle, a luxury lifestyle, the dream life you have been, thinking of. You have everything in Beyond Nation. But this morning, I'm going to talk about one aspect of our business, which is Omega Pro. But before going into that deep, I really want you to, hope you can see my screen, please. If everyone can see my screen, I want you to go to the chat section and give me some. Okay, fantastic. Now, I want us to look at our cash flow quadrant. This is 4 ways everyone on this call can make money. And as I'm talking about it, you need to look at yourself and know the aspects you belong to in this quadrant. Number 1 way is an employee quadrant. We have 60% of the entire nation, entire world, belonging to this aspect of quadrant. And they are employer, they are employee, they work under someone, they trade in their time, they trade in their energy, they trade in their, intellectual life, they trade in their everything about them, to raise money through wages or salary. Whatever you get as an employee is from your sweat, your time, your passion, everything. Sometimes it's not even your passion that you are working for, but you are doing that particular thing because you need money and they pay you maybe salary or wages for it. 60% of the whole world are on this quadrant. This quadrant is not a good quadrant. If you are there, this is the only way you are making money. Then this business opportunity I'm about to present to you is for you to be an additional, part of where you can make money. The next quadrant is self-employed. Many people leave employee quadrant and jump into self-employed. Oh, I want to be my own boss. I want to be a CEO. I want to hold my own company. We have 35% of the whole world that belongs to this self-employed. What is the risk aspect of the self-employed? These people, they work for themselves, they make money, but no time to show for it. You hardly see a self-employed entrepreneur who have time for themselves. They work Monday to Sunday. They don't have time and value for vacation. They work their way out. They share 100% risk of the business they are doing. They don't have time, all the risk that comes along with that, whatever they are doing, they bone it 100%. This is not the best contract. Fine is better a bit than employee, but you are still a slave with your time, with your energy, everything that comes to you in aspect of income. It is about you alone. This is not the best place to be. If you are an employee, you are self-employed, there's still a better contract for you to jump into this money. And the business owner contract, which is one of the best, aspects of the quadrant. We only have 4% in the whole world that belongs to this. Who are the business owner? These people have system working for them and they build assets. These people are very rich because to become a business owner, let's say for instance, in our country, in Nigeria, you need huge capital. You can't just go and start becoming a bank owner. You can't just say you want to own Dangote Cement. These are people who are whales. They are cabal. Recently I was reading something and they said only Dangote is whom they gave a license to import salt into this country, Nigeria. They is the only one that have the license to import sugar. Is the only one that have the license for cement. Is the only one that have the license to do refinery. So who wants to compete with it? You want to jump into business owner. Do you want to go and compete with Dangote? Since 1954, his family has been a billionaire. So this is a good quadrant, but do you have the financial capacity to go and compete with the people who are already there? Then the wonderful, parts of the quadrant, which we only have only 1% in the whole world, is the quadrant I'm going to give you the opportunity to jump into this morning. They have money working for them and have unlimited income potential. These are the investors. There is no way you will see a business owner who is not an investor. So they share from the 4% of the world and they are part of the 1%. And this money, you are going to have the opportunity to be among the 1% of the whole world who is making money, and they are making money with a system, and the system is working for them, and their time and everything they can decide to give it to maybe their employer or to the business they created for themselves. So you're welcome as we go on with this wonderful opportunity. Now, what is this opportunity I'm going to bring you to that will make you an investor and make you to enjoy and be part of the 1% of the whole world who are living their life on their own terms? Omega Pro, this is an idea that has become a community that became a lifestyle, and a lifestyle that created champion, and champion who are transforming life, friends. This company, and is not just a company, is a group of company and is a community. You can check it out on omegapro.network to know more about. Disclaimer this morning concerning this opportunity I'm about to present to you. I want you to know that if you are going into anything, especially anything you want to go into that will bring money to you, you need to take up 100% risk of it. You need to come up to the decision that this is what I want to do. You don't trade blame, you don't trade responsibility to other party. Anybody who has brought you up for this meeting this morning loves you so much, and it really means well for you. And that is why I'm making a disclaimer this morning. I am not a financial, expert. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm going to give to you an educational information that will make you a better version of yourself. What is Omega Pro? I know what will be running in your mind this morning is, oh, or maybe you've heard it before. Don't bother. You have heard it before, but maybe this is your first time of hearing Omega Pro through Beyond Nation, because we are an outstanding community, amazing community, that whatever we do it in a distinction way, in an excellent way. So whatever you've heard about Omega Pro, friends, it is different thing and different system that we are running with Omega Pro. Our mission, we are on a mission to become the world leading educational platform. And our vision is to help the community to learn, to dream, and believe and achieve. And we offer exclusive coaching from leading global trainer and life-changing experiences. Our website is Omega Pro, www.omegapro.world and omegapro.network. Anyone, maybe after this meeting, you might take time to check us out. We've been in existence from 2018 to 2025, and everything that we've been saying we will do from 2018, as it has been done, and it has been transparent. As at 2020, we did a market expansion across the globe, development in Europe and Asia. We have more than 200,000 members. We doubled the number almost every year. And in 2021, we reached more than 1 million members worldwide, over 500% growth in member development and improvement of several products, active in more than 190 countries. In 2022, this is October, we hold our first global convention Rise with over 10,000 people under the same roof. We host Omega Pro Legend Cup. We host Global Convention Rise Latin, over 2.7 million members worldwide as at September 2022. You can see this is a small dream that started in 2018. As at 2 years ago, 2020, we were just 200,000 members. And now we are more than 2.7 million, meaning we've been imparting life and we have people who are happy to associate with us. In 2023, we're on a mission to become the world leading educational platform, and we are aiming at 5 million member mark, and we continue on expansion in Asia, and we are preparing for listing on stock exchange. We have, 2024, 2025, for a company to have a vision and a roadmap to 2025, then you can be assured that you have peace of mind, joining this amazing community. Like I said, Omega Pro Network, as at September 2022, we are in more than 190 countries. We have more than 2.7 million total members. And on monthly basis, we have 7,500 members rank achiever on monthly basis. Please, host, help me admit people. I'm telling you this morning that formal education will make you a living. Why self-education will make you a fortune? I'm not the one that is saying it. Jim Rohn has said it. And if you are someone who values self-development, who value personal education, you will agree with me that it's not cheap to give yourself self-education. And remember, academic education, which is formal education, is so expensive in the country now. In my country, Nigeria, ASU has been on strike for the past 8 months. Imagine some parents who cannot afford, putting their word in private university. I'm privileged to have a daughter in university, and she's in, a private university. I pay millions of naira through the, the opportunity of this amazing company. Imagine I don't have opportunity to be part of this community. I know as a mother, I will not be able to afford, a daughter in a highly commended private university. What am I trying to tell you? We pay so high for formal education, and we look less on self-education. And the truth is, formal education can only make you a living. But you see, self-education is what will give you that life you are dreaming of, is what will give you a fortune, is what will make you a generational blessing to your nation. And this morning, you are welcome to having a, to world leading coaching community in self-education. Now, how can you be part of this? All you need is to become our customer. When you become a customer, you get into our educational platform. Omega Pro is on a mission to provide the best education services for community to improve personal development and wealth. When you improve yourself personally on self-development, friends, it is very assured that you will have wealth, because you can be academically, literate and be financially illiterate. Hear me again. You can be academically literate and be financially illiterate. So many people are broke today because they are illiterate when it comes to finances. And here in our community, we're giving you self-education, financial literacy, and this will make you a better version of yourself. If you are an employee, you will be a better employee. If you are a self-employed, you will be the better one. If you are a business owner, you will be better. And if you are an investor, you do more than what you can think. Now, you are, as a customer in our community, you are open to webinars. You have educational retreats. You have live in-person coachings. You have access to a group of, education through our libraries. And you have exclusive certified courses that you can just pick up and attend and get it, for free, just because you are a customer. Friends, I was just online checking out GoPro event for 2022. And I saw the cost to reserve a seat from Eric War is $10,000. I received an email from him and he's saying that he's giving a discount. Guess how much I'm going to pay, even because I'm part of the community already, as in I'm part of the Eric War community already, and he's offering me a discount. He said I will still pay $2,000. Friends, this is what you will pay to access Eric War GoPro 2022, because you want self-education. I'm someone that values self-education so much that I've paid a lot to get self-development from great mentors. I've paid to the tune of 2 million to attend just like 5 hours, educational training in Abuja, just to open my eye to be a better version of me. So when you talk about self-development, self-education, financial literacy, these courses are very expensive, friends, but you have a whole lot of opportunity to meet with amazing world global coaching. These are global coaches, global trainer that you will be interacting with. You will have one-on-one in-person training with. You will have educational retreats with. You will have webinar with. And you are getting it on a platter of gold because you are just a customer of this, beyond OMP community. You are not paying an extra fee. Is it not amazing? Please, if what you are hearing, this opportunity you are hearing out is making sense to you, I want you to go to the chat section and say, amazing. Now, these are the trainer we have worked with and those we are exposing you to that will be giving you this self-education. We have Eric War, he's Omega Pro official strategic coach. He has $1 million mindset webinar series that you can check online. He's an author of the best-selling book, GoPro. Like I just said, this is an event he do every year. If you are getting access to these people, you are paying like $10,000, $5,000. Go and ask people who have, traveled abroad to attend great seminar with these amazing global coaches. You will know that they pay high cost to access them. Game-changing trainer to become truly significant. We have John C. Maxwell, which will be another, person you are interacting with to get this self-education. Thousands of John Maxwell certified Omega Pro member. We have members of Omega Pro who are certified by this amazing coach, global leader, world #1 leadership and management expert. You can imagine you being trained in leadership and management. Then there is no area of your life that you will not function well excellently. Author of more than 50 New York Times bestsellers, Amazon Anniversary Hall of Fame. This is an amazing personality you are going to expose to as a customer of Beyond OMP community. We have John Belfort, this is the Wolf of Wall Street webinar series, global entrepreneur, author of multiple New York Times bestseller, acclaimed public speaker. We have Eric Thomas, the world famous mindset coach. Is a speech and preach webinar series, performance coach for world-class athletes, critically acclaimed author. And we have Les Brown, who is a, Les Brown is an amazing leader. I've had so many, webinar with Les Brown. This is as a leadership webinar series, a top 5 motivational speaker in the world. This guy is a transformational speaker. He's a coach Fortune, 500 companies and global corporate trainer. You can imagine you are becoming a customer of this amazing company and you are being exposed to this global leader. Just think through your mind that if you want to pay each of these trainers, each of these coaches, can you afford it? Even if you can afford it, is it wise for you to go and pay for them when you have an opportunity at your doorstep to have interaction with them just for becoming a customer? We give you customer education. As a customer in Beyond OMP, you have access to our customer education. You get trained by the best coaches around the world, which I just showed to you. You have access to special training materials and unique live experiences. And you have opportunity to learn from the best trainer and upgrade your lifestyle. Now, how do you start? How do you become our customer? All you need to do is just to pick up a license that suits you. And like I said, remember I said something when I was showing you the quadrant. I said in the quadrant that we have only 1%, which is the investor quadrant, I'm giving you an opportunity to play in that quadrant. And friends, many people will be asking, how do I become part of an investor? How do I enjoy what only 1% of the whole world is enjoying? I'm not that rich. I'm not that financially buoyant. You can see by becoming a customer in OMP, you are an investor and you are part of the 1% that is ruling the world, that is dictating the world. And with as low as $100, you are an investor and you are a customer and you have access to every good opportunity I've been telling you from the beginning. Our license is as low as $100 and we have the highest for $50,000, which is VIP license. And friends, maybe you are here, you want to be a customer with $200,000, friends, you can have multiple licenses with just your name, your one email address, and you just change your username. So it is not complicated. It's as simple as that. Whether you have $1 million, you want to become a customer, you can imagine the value of a customer for $1 million and the value of $100 customer will definitely be different. You get value according to your license, but the truth is both of you are getting access to self-education. So if you come in with $100, because you are part of this community, because you are our customer, you know what? We don't just collect your money just for fun. You share from the proceeds from the diverse. I said something. I said we are a group of companies. What other businesses that this amazing business or community are doing, company are doing, Omega Pro, they share the proceeds from you as a customer. So you are like a stakeholder, you are like a shareholder with the company. So if you buy a license of $100, friends, you are expecting to have $300 back to yourself in 16 months. If you buy a license of $500, at the end of 16 months, you have $1,500 back to you. Friends, if you look at this very well, that is telling you that you are not even paying anything for being a customer. Meaning, if you are buying a license to become a customer and you are having access to all these global trainer, that personally, if you are going to have contact with them, you pay nothing less than $5,000, like $2,000, like $10,000. And now Omega Pro is giving you the opportunity to have all these amazing coaches to train you, to give you self-education. And they say you buy a license cost as low as $100 and as high as $50,000 VIP license, that you will still have the opportunity to share from the profit of the company, which they get from other businesses. And you share to the tune of 300% of your license. Whether you buy a pro license of $3,000, you will have $9,000. Friends, let me give you a scenario. The total output in 16 months, you have, being a customer is so flexible. you can choose whatever you want. If you start withdrawing before the 8 months of your of being a customer in our community, the total money you can have is like 160%. You won't get that 300%. And if you start withdrawing after the 8 months, fine, you can get access to like 200% of your license value. And if you withdraw at the end of 16 months, that is when you have 300%. Then you can enjoy recycle scenario. Let me remind you of something. See, any license you are buying, please remember a management fee of $99. This is money that you pay for your license to be processed into the community. You pay $99 on any license you are buying. If you're buying a $50,000 license, you will pay $99 as additional. If you're buying $100, you pay additional $99. And remember, because by the time you are getting on board, there is this 2% charges on your license too for conversion of your registration. Now, like I said, if you withdraw at the end of your 16 months, you have 300%, friends. Whenever you buy a license, you have entered into a contract with Beyond Nation Omega Pro that you are with them for 16 months to get self-education, and you enjoy other benefit that comes with it, which is the proceeds from the profit of the company. Now, if you have access to recycle opportunity, let's say for instance that you buy, a $1,000 license. At the end of your 16 months, remember, you will have $3,000. You can choose to take $1,000 after your 16 months, or you can choose to put in back the total $3,000, which is long holding. Whichever you do, you can turn $1,000 to $18,000 in 3 cycles, which is 16 months in 3 places, or you turn it through long holding into $27,000. This is your choice. It's not compulsory you do it. Then we have, if you buy $5,000 license, you can actually turn it to $135,000, in 3 cycles. Each cycle is 16 months, meaning you buy a license of $5,000. If you are on short holding, when you have $15,000 at the end of that is 300% of your 16 months, you now withdraw your $5,000, you put in the remaining $10,000, and on the long holding, you don't take anything out of the $15,000 after your first cycle, you put in back, friends, at the end of your 3rd cycle. $5,000 can be turned to $85,000 on short holding, while on long holding, it can be turned to $135,000. Friends, remember, you are getting self-education and you are making money. And that's why we say we give you education, self-education, and we give you wealth. Now, you get how this 16 months goes, from the day you buy your license, the moment you get to 8 months, this money has accumulated and it has given you 100%. By the time it gets to 13 months, you are on 200%. Why? When it gets to 16 months, you are on 300%, friends. This output is something you will be getting on daily basis. The moment you buy a license, you get 1 week window to process your license into giving you money. After 1 week, then you start seeing your daily proceeds from the profits from the company on Monday to Friday on daily basis. And the amazing part of this company that I love so much is that as a customer, they even teach you delayed gratification. In Nigeria, as an employee, whether you are a public servant or you are a private employee, there are some private sector that organize pension scheme for their member. It's part of financial literacy that you need to have, some parts of your income set aside for future gratification. And that is one thing this company has done for our customer. Out of your 300%, this customer is making it a rule to keep aside 30% of your money and give you access to 70%. The 30% of this money is set aside for you, and for 10 months, it will be shared into 10 months. Let's say, for instance, you have $1,000 at the end of your 16 months, which is $1,000. Now, you will be given access to $700 instantly, and $300 will be shared into 10 months, and you will be giving $30 for the period of 10 months. It's is amazing, meaning that after you taking 70% of your 300% instantly, you still have something to fall back on as like your pension that is given to you every month for the period of 10 months. It is an amazing way of giving you delay gratification. This is all you get as a customer. Remember, formal education and academic education, we only give you a living. Why self-education, self-development, financial literacy, we give you a fortune. Thank you very much. I've come to the end of my home part, and I've shown you a little best way for you to access the World Global Coaches, to be your trainer, to be your self-development mentor, and through our amazing opportunity, just by becoming a customer, and you become a customer, you have access to these amazing coaches, and you still enjoy 300% of your license money. This is amazing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for this opportunity to show you this amazing opportunity this morning. I'm back to my amazing governor, Edward Igbereisen. Thank you very much.
Amazing. That was a powerful session. Thank you very much for opening our eyes to the reality that this community is offering, talking about that actually this company, and it's coming to you on the heels of the Beyond Nation. Friends, I told you earlier what we represent here, Beyond Nation, but without much ado, there is more to what you have heard. For me, I'm not okay with 300%, and I'm sure so many persons on this call are not also okay with 300%, but I'm going to show you genuinely how you can go beyond 300%. Now we've got someone in the room who will be taking us on that, and there is no other person. Let me see. I need to be sure he's here. All right, making him a co-host now. Okay, so the Beyond Nation have just created a system, all right, that you can use